gentlemen, welcome to the South Carolina-Georgia border battle game. We want to wish both teams good luck this morning. Now, without further ado, I bring to you your starting lineups for the Sumter County Panthers. Your reserves: center Joshua Coleman. Number 10, forward Austin Davis. Number 12, forward Arthur Mays. Number 13, Tyler Rogers. Number 1, forward or point guard Cayman Williams. And now for your starters. At guard, number 5, LeBron Brown. At guard, number 3, Amari Hubbard. Also at guard, number 4, Ishmael Jones. At guard, number 2, Traven Jordan. And the man in the middle, number 11, at center, Aaron Kearse. Now for your Henry County And1s.
You want a matching shirt?
At your reserves, at forward, number 2, Demetrius Betts. Also at forward, number 10, Tanner Harder. Your starters, at guard, number 13, Gavin Adams. At center, number 5, Mark Joseph. At forward, number 24, Braden Rogers. At forward, number 21, Amari Williams. And at guard, number 13, Randall Wimbush. Good luck today, gentlemen.
Number 2.
No.
I'll come and get you a little bit. Almost like Dick Vidal with that speaker, man. Ball side, cheers, ball side. There you go.
For those of you watching us on television, this is the South Carolina-Georgia border battle game. And Henry County wins the tip, bringing the ball into the forecourt. Passing the ball to number 11, swinging the ball around. Good reversal there by Henry County. Trapped in the corner. Turnover. Sumter counter, bringing the ball up the floor. Quick pass ahead to number 4. Shot.
Get back, kid.
Number 13, Gavin Adams with the ball. Passes to number 11. Walk on Henry County. Sumter countered, ball side out, bringing the ball up the floor.
Come this way. Get to him.
Looks like And1 has gone into a matchup 2-3 zone here. Probably looking to try to force Sumter into some longer jump shots. And we have our first points of the ball game. Number 3, Amari Hubbard. Oh, Sumter going into a full court press, trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Good steal by number 4, Joshua Coleman. Sumter still in that full court press, really picking up the pace here. Henry does a good job breaking the press there, but misses the layup on the other end. Have a foul on number 11 on Sumter, Aaron Kearse. Number 2, Traven Jordan, pass the ball. Number 4, Ishmael Jones. Hubbard with another rebound. Kearse fouled, will go to the line for 2. First shot is short. Second shot, we'll play it live. And Kearse misses both. Number 11, Adams, bringing the ball to the floor, pass to 13, Winbush. Winbush shot saved by 10. Ball out of bounds, Henry ball. Henry inbounding, looking like they're having a little trouble getting set up here. Sumter has gone into a 2-3 zone. Winbush at the top of the key, ISOing against. Looks like Sumter is going to start to trap out of this zone. And one is on the board. Number 11, Gavin Adams. Number 5, LeBron Brown brings the ball into the forecourt. Good ball reversal. Number 3, Amari Hubbard. And we have a carry on number 10, Tanner Harden. Forward Jones will enter it into number 2, Traven Jordan. Both teams really looking to get into a 2-3 zone. Obviously, they don't trust either team's three-point shot.
Come on, AJ!
It's definitely been a defensive battle throughout the beginning of this first quarter. And1 is able to break the press. '13's Adams with the drive, and he's fouled. Let's see who it's on. Number 3, Amari Hubbard with the foul. Adams to take the first shot. Leaves it a little short. Look to pick up the spare here in the second half of the win. Winbush splits the pair. And1 picking up, extending that 2-3 zone a little bit more into a 2-1-2. Oh, and he's out of bounds. And1 headed the other way. Some disagreement about the call. Sumter still in that diamond press, looking to trap full court. And1 has handled it well so far, breaking it to score there by number 5, Mark Joseph. Still in this matchup 2-3. Foul on number 10, Austin Davis.
Come on, EJ.
Kearse is at the line. First shot. Off to the right. Kearse taking the second half of his 2 shots. And it's in. And1 breaks the press. Oh, but it's taken away by 11, Kearse, onto the other side of the floor. Number 2, Jordan passes to 5, Brown. The 3, Hubbard with the shot. Off glass, no good. And1 up the forecourt, all the way down. Foul. Foul on number 5, LeBron Brown. Shot, number 11, off. Loose ball. Jordan taking the ball out to the key. Brown now ISOing back to Jordan. Jordan passed to Brown. Shot. No good, off glass. Rebound, Sumter. Oh, And1 comes up with the ball. Shot. Good shot by number 11, Gavin Adams. Jordan walking the ball up into the half-court line. Taking their time as they look to work into this matchup 2-3 zone. Number 4, pass to number 3. And 1 opportunity for Amari Hubbard. Really working inside there, working. Hubbard will look for 3 the old-fashioned way here with this shot. And up. A little short. Rebound, And1. Stolen the ball by Sumter. Kick out, number 4. Off, number 11, push off. Offensive foul, Aaron Kearse. And 1 to inbound. The Panthers are still in that full court press, really looking to put the pressure. Great one-on-one take. Over the back foul, number 5, Mark Joseph. Jordan bringing the ball at the floor, passes to Brown. Back to Jordan. Back to Brown. Over to Jones. Jones attacking the rim. Good Euro step and finish. Jones with the shot. And nothing but net. Jones will look to complete to the hard way. And up. And a little bit off. Rebound by And1. Working the ball at the floor. Full court shot. End of the first quarter. You are watching the Border Battle live on the County Channel. gentlemen, welcome back to our first game of the afternoon. Sumter is currently leading 10-8 over Henry County. Entering the ball into the post. Kearse working inside, no foul. And1 gets the ball, brings out the ball at the floor. Number 13, Wimbush on the wing, shot, air ball. Equipment timeout. Oh, we're missing a shoelace. Brown will inball the ball to Jordan. Jordan up during the ball at the floor. Passes the ball to Hubbard. Swings the ball to Jones. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard took too many steps. Ball side out. Number 24, Rogers, will inbound the ball. We have our first substitution of the game. Demetrius Betts will check in. Sumter manning up in the full court now. Henry having trouble getting the ball in to 13, Wimbush. Wimbush is fouled in the backcourt by number 5, LeBron Brown. We'll go side out once again.
That's 2 on 5.
Rogers to inbound it once again. He's up against the clock. 13, Wimbush breaks the press. Will isolate on number 5. We have a foul on number 3, Hubbard. And Sumter has their first subs. They'll bring in Kamen Williams at the guard position, probably looking to add a little speed to the floor. Also, number 10, Austin Davis checking in. Rogers to inbound once again. Rogers. Back to Wimbush. Wimbush isolating pick and roll game. Gives the ball up with a loose ball. Jordan bringing the ball up across half court. Passes to Jones, back to Brown. Number 1, Williams. Good pump fake and shot. Just a bit off. Looks like it was off the leg of Jones there. We'll give the ball back to Henry. Henry County inballing. Adams looks to break the press, and he has. 2-on-1 situation, good pass. Oh, he wasn't ready for it.
Catch the ball!
Jones will inbound the ball again, back to Jones. Taking his time, kind of leisurely strolling up the floor. Williams appears to be open in the corner. He finds him. Shot from Williams, a little bit off. Number 2, Jordan. Cross-court pass to Jones. Williams again on the wing. Looks to make something happen. And we have a blocking foul on number 11, Adams. Just wait a second here while we get the call from the referee. Oh, and we are in the bonus, ladies and gentlemen. So we are shooting free throws for the remainder of the half. Williams, first shot. Off back iron. Rogers up to the across the half court line. Trapped. Rotates the ball. Good passing by Henry County. Shot up over the end. Jones to inbound. Jordan will bring the ball up the floor, taking his time. Apparently leaving Williams again in the corner. Reversal. Oh, ball's dead. Sumter really struggling with Henry County's 2-3 zone. And we have a travel on number 13. Randall Winbush. He vehemently disagrees. Williams now to bring the ball up the floor. Splits the trap, but loses it. Ends up with Kearse, who appeared to travel, but they didn't miss it. They missed it. Ball reversal. Kearse taking the ball to the hole. What? Number 10, Harden in the forecourt. Number 2 with a good strong move to the rim. Foul is called on number 11, Kearse. Betts will head to the line with the opportunity for 2. With a game this close, free throws really could be a deciding factor. With that, Betts makes the first half of his bonus option. For the line, the second one ends in, and we are all tied up, ladies and gentlemen, 10-10, with 3:20 to go in the second quarter. Sumter again on the offensive half, really struggling to get into the 2-3 zone of Henry County, and we have the ball off the leg of number 13, Winbush. Winbush has been extremely active on both the offensive and defensive end today. And Sumter is going to make some wholesale changes here. Number 10, Davis, and 13, Rogers, have both checked in. We are dangerously close to being over the line. Good floater, off the back iron. Rebound, Sumter. And1 ball. Henry County is really hanging in there with a much larger Sumter team. 11, Adams attacking the rim, floater off iron. Henry County ball. Rogers will take the ball out underneath the basket. We'll look to get into some type of offensive possession. Number 11 with the floater off iron again. We have an over-the-back call on 2. Betts has already been extremely active so far in this game. 10, Davis will inbound to 1, Williams. Oh, excuse me. We are in the bonus, so we will be shooting some free throws. Looks like we're having a little bit of confusion about who is supposed to shoot them. Somebody has to. Number 12, Arthur Mays is at the line. Look to put the first one in, and does. We are now 11-10, Sumter. Davis misses a second. Good rebound by 14, and he is fouled. We'll go right back to the line for another opportunity. Foul is on 1, Gavin Adams. Looks like Henry County will once again go to the reserves. Number 21, Williams is getting ready to check in. Oh, we are in the double bonus, ladies and gentlemen, and that means every foul will now be a 2-shot penalty for Sumter. Coleman lines up the second shot, puts it in. Henry County will take the ball. It looks like Sumter is going to get it out of their full court press and into a 2-3 zone in the half court. Looks like they will try to trap out of it a little bit. 24, Rogers swings the ball over. 13, Winbush. Winbush, deep shot, no rim. Out of bounds. Henry ball. Rogers again to inbound. Looks like they're struggling to get into something. Wimbush takes a shot. Excuse me, Adams. Loose ball. And we have Henry County ball. Henry County to inbound, 13 Wimbush. Wimbush shot again. This one goes in. 3-point shot. We are now 13-12. Henry County is leading. Shot no good. Ball to Rogers. Rogers up the floor. Looking for Wimbush. Will he try it again? He will. Another one from Wimbush. 16-12. Kit Williams at the half-court line makes a good move, dribbling the ball to the left side of the floor. And we have a foul on Adams with the body. And we are in the double bonus, ladies and gentlemen, so number 1, Williams, will be taking 2 shots here. Williams with the first shot. Back iron, no good. Williams looking to make up for the first shot. Spins the ball, puts it up, and we are good. 13 now for Sumter. Wimbush bringing the ball to the floor. Swings to Adams. Adams, quick shot. No good. Stays in bounds. Number 10, Davis bringing the ball to the floor. It's taken away by 24, Rogers. Rogers to the rim. Step back. Shot. Back iron. Number 1, Williams being trapped. Double dribble. Looks like we're starting to get into a little bit of a ball game here. Both teams are really picking up the energy and effort level. Adams bringing the ball to the floor. Splits the trap. Good pass. Number 2, Betts with the finish. 18-13, Henry County starting to pull away a little bit here. This 2-3 zone is really giving Sumter a lot of fits. Williams struggling to find his way through the defense. Back to Williams. Splits the trap. Double teams. Still dribbling. And we have an offensive foul on 13, Rogers. A little too much body there with that screen.
Seven. You got 7 and 10. 10-7.
We're going one-on-one now for Henry County. This will put Rogers at the line with the opportunity to stretch the lead to 7 points. First shot. Back iron rattles in. Good shooter's touch there. Rogers with the second shot. Takes his time lining it up, puts it up. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Sumter. Oh, Rogers just took it from him. Goes and will get fouled and go to the line once again. Great hustle there, play there by Rogers. Looks to get 3 points in a somewhat unconventional manner. Rogers taking his time, pulls up. Shot is good. Back to an even number, got 20-13. Rogers again, dribbling, getting ready to line up his shot. Pulls the trigger, no good. Rebound Sumter, Williams attacking the rim, loses the ball. We have a loose ball, jump ball, first jump ball of the evening. And it will be Henry County ball.
Coach.
And we're going to go into a 30-second timeout here. Looks like they won't use the entirety of the timeout. Maybe just looking to get a breather here before the start of. They're probably assuming that Sumter's going to press here. Probably wanting just to get regrouped and ready for the floor. Oh, I was mistaken. It was Sumter ball on that jump ball. Sumter splits the line. Number 14 really going to work in there. 14 Coleman with a tough bucket. 20 seconds to go in the half. We have Adams at the top of the key. Swings the ball. Sumter is in a 2-3 zone here. And we have steps by number 24 Rogers. Just took one too many. 8 seconds to go. We'll have 10 Davis. Will inbound the ball to 12 Mays. Right back to Davis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No shot. We will go to halftime with our score. Sumter County 15, Henry County 20. You're watching the Border Battle live on the County Channel.
Over my shoulder is some perfect fox squirrel habitat. We've seen a couple running around. You know, fox squirrels are not your typical squirrel. We have two types of squirrels around here. We have the just normal gray squirrel, and that's Cyrus carolinensis. And then we also have the fox squirrel, which is a cousin, and it's Cyrus niger. It's a much bigger squirrel. Your standard gray squirrel is 3/4 of a pound to a pound. A fox squirrel is 2 pounds sometimes even bigger than that. And they look very, very different. They're bigger, they're bulkier. The typical fox squirrel is gray with varying amounts of black on him, but they can be gold sometimes. A lot of times they're jet black, and so they're melanistic fox squirrels. And depending on where you are, in certain areas, they seem to all be kind of gray and black with a little bit of black on them. In other areas, the majority of them are jet black. So they look a lot of different ways, but they're much bigger. They often sit upright. Sometimes they look more like a meerkat or something. And I'll tell you, the reason they're here is because there's a lot of pecan trees here, and they love pecans. Now, they'll eat a lot of other things as well. They love acorns, they'll eat a lot of pine cones, and sometimes they'll even eat bird eggs and, and small animals. And one of the really cool things about fox squirrels is they bury things. And gray squirrels do the same thing. And when they bury acorns, one of the things that they're doing is planting trees, because they don't remember where all those acorns are. They have the ability to smell them out of the ground, but sometimes they forget about them or can't find them. And when they do that, of course, the acorns turn into oak trees. Fox squirrels are cavity nesters, and the other reason they're here is because of the trees. They like these trees and live oaks and pecan trees because there are holes in them where they can go in, build a sort of a leaf nest, and then have their babies. Join me for Coastal Kingdom on the County Channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our South Carolina, Georgia border battle game. My name is Ethan Harris, here with the Parks and Recreation Department at Beaufort County, and you are watching the Beaufort County Channel. This is a game that we do once a year just to allow the better players, normally from South Carolina and Georgia, to really test their mettle against each other. This year, due to unforeseen circumstances, we have two Georgia teams playing. Now, I know from talking with the director prior to the game that Sumter really has not been challenged so far in the All-Star process. So it is a surprise that Henry has really jumped out on them early. So we'll see if there are some second half adjustments coming in to rectify some of those issues. And we are still 15-20, Henry County leading, and we'll begin the third period here in just a second. Number 24, Rogers to inbound. 10, Hardin with the ball. And we have an over in the back call on Henry County. Will be side out with Sumter. Hubbard will inbound the ball. Hubbard was out most of the first half and due to foul trouble. Brown with a shot, rims out. Rogers to bring the ball into the forecourt. Up the floor, swings the ball over to 10, Hardin. Hardin with a deep shot, rattles out. Wimbush, looked like he might have gotten fouled there. Hubbard bringing the ball up the floor, looks to attack, into the teeth of the defense, shot no good, back to Hubbard. Loses it, Wimbush throws out ahead to Rogers. Rogers looking to attack. Hubbard again with the defense, bringing the ball back up the floor, will look to be more aggressive. Kick back to Brown. Brown pass to Kearse, out of bounds. And we will be out of bounds, Sumter ball. Panthers will look to inbound the ball. Number 4, step back. No rim. Wimbush looking to isolate. Bring up the ball to the floor. Head up, good shot. Leaves it a little long. 4, Jones with the ball, brings to Hubbard. Hubbard will walk the ball to the floor, taking his good merry time. Swings the ball, another swing pass over to Brown. Kick pass. Jones, look to drop a dime there, but just too many trees in the way. Sumter ball out of bounds. Number 2, Jordan to inbound. Looks like we're going to take a leisurely pace with this one. Ball out ahead to Brown. Swing back to Jones. Hubbard attacking the rim. Good pass. We have a foul on the floor, negating the basket. Foul is on 5, Mark Joseph. This game definitely has been foul heavy. Both teams are being very aggressive in and around the rim. To inbound. And we're right back out of bounds. Jordan will line it up, try it again. He gets it in this time. Swings the ball over to 5, Brown. Brown isolating at the top of the arc. Swing pass to Jordan. Jordan with a good shot, but misses rim. Hubbard into the middle of the defense. Shot. Hubbard puts the ball in. We're now 17-20. Henry is still leading. Rogers on the wing, picks the ball up. Wimbush looking to get it. Hubbard. Breakaway by Hubbard. Will he get up there? Yes, he does. 19-20. Henry County lead has been cut to just 1. Ball out of bounds. Looks like we may look for a timeout here. Henry County takes an early timeout. Looks like Sumter has really picked up the pace here coming out of the halftime break. Henry taking a full timeout. I'm sure they'll be looking to find a way to counter the extra activity that Sumter's putting on. Hubbard has been extremely active here in the opening minutes. You got to think that he is fresh after having to sit down due to foul trouble. And we're back with some action. 13, Wimbush will look to inbound. Looks like Sumter will pressure a little bit into the full court. Wimbush into Rogers. Rogers bringing the ball up the floor. Crossover. Gets by the defense. Good pass. And excellent assist there to number 10, Hardin. 22-19. Henry County extends their lead just so much. Swing pass. Hubbard with the ball. pass to Brown. Oh, lazy pass there. Winbush leaves it a little short. Hubbard now with the floor. Adams trying to get in his way, does not succeed. Hubbard really being aggressive here coming out of the break, looking to force the action at the rim. And he will go to the line for 2 more shots. Hubbard, first shot, up and short. Hubbard will look to make good with the second shot. Spins the ball, lines it up, and in. And we are now at all even numbers with the Sumter County Panthers 20 and the Henry County And1s at 22 points. Rogers with the ball, brings the ball up the floor rather leisurely. Looks like Sumter will pressure a little bit. Rogers with a quick shot, no good. Adams off balance, no good. Hubbard with another rebound, pushing the ball at the floor, will look to be aggressive all the way to the rim. Excellent Euro step, and 1 finish. Great move there by Hubbard to avoid the offensive foul. Yeah. And he misses the extra point. Winbush attacking. Ball ripped away by number 4, Jones, all the way to the other end. Looks to put some English off the grass. No good. Jones came up walking a little gingerly. I think he wasn't ready quite. He's ready to jump, but not quite ready to land. Jones will look to give Sumter the slight edge here with the first shot. Shot is up. Nothing but net. Number 2, Betts checking into the game for number 10, Harden. Betts was extremely aggressive in his playing time in the first half. I would imagine that would continue. Number 4, Jones once again. High arcing shot, no good. Adams bringing the ball up the floor, isolated on Brown. Pick and roll option, deep shot by Adams, no good. Pierce with a good rebound in traffic, bringing the ball up the floor. Hubbard off his hands, no. Oh, and we have a foul. Number 3, Hubbard once again with the foul. That is 3 fouls on Hubbard. I'd imagine with his activity, though, they'll look to keep him in the game, even though he is in a little bit of foul trouble. Rogers really getting pressured right now. Struggling. Oh, and he gets by. Swing the ball to Adams. Number 4, Jones is really looking to put the pressure on right now. Winbush has a release foul. Deep 3-point shot. Leaves it short. Pierce with the pickup. Hubbard attacking the rim once again. Off glass, Hubbard. And we have a Walker. Sumter will again inbound. Number 2, Jordan will inbound to Brown. Brown, the lefty, pass. And travel before the shot. Got a little antsy there, getting the ball up. Rogers with the ball, bringing the ball to the floor. Rogers looks to attack here in the offensive end. Rogers really not going anywhere with his dribble. Trapped in the corner. Relief pass to number 2, Betts. Betts to the rim. And we have a foul. Betts will go to line to shoot 2. Just a second, we'll find out who the foul's on. Number 3, Hubbard. Number 4 on Hubbard. That's going to be a really a detrimental loss if they lose him to fouls. He's definitely been their most aggressive player here in the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 1:27 left to go in the third quarter, and we are now looking at Sumter taking lead 25-22. Betts will look to bring Henry County a little bit closer with this shot. And he puts it in, 23-25, Sumter County.
For you guys?
Brown, dribbling, swings the ball to Williams. Williams pump fake, trap, loses the ball. Foul, Williams. That's what we call a makeup foul. Lose the ball on one end, commit the foul on the other. Rogers bringing the ball up the floor. Williams on the defensive end, looking to possibly trap here. Between the legs, crossover, floater, off back iron, no good. Brown looking to bring the ball up the floor. Lefty. We'll see if that gives Henry County any issues. Henry just checking to see if there's still air in the rock. Hop step through off one leg, no good. Looking for the foul, did not get it. Winbush into the forecourt, looks to attack in secondary transition, leaves it long. Pierce, one man fast break, loses it. Back up to Winbush. Shot and good. Winbush with another basket, even the score up 25-25. Brown back into the forecourt. Brown isolated on Adams. Checking to make sure there's still air in it. Crossover, swings the ball, swing. Williams with a deep shot, off back iron. 13, Winbush into the forecourt. Head up, looking for options. Loses the ball. Jones, finish, no good. And ladies and gentlemen, we take ourselves into the final period. Tied 25-25. You are watching the Border Battle live on the County Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Buckwater Recreation Center. I just want to give a shout out to Jeremy Way watching the game with us today. Number 5, Brown takes a shot, no good. Ball rolls out of bounds. Henry County will take the ball out of bounds here. Both Adams and Winbush in the backcourt. Number 21, Amari Williams circling around as a release foul. Looks to set a screen here. Winbush doesn't need it. Bringing the ball across the half-court line. Crossover, pass to Adams. Adams, pump fake. Looks to attack, nowhere to go. Winbush, swing pass to Rogers. Rogers, shot, no good. Williams on the rebound. Block shot by Kearse. Kearse to Hubbard, looks to push the ball. Jones with the shot. Off back iron. Rogers, rebound, struggles to corral it. Look ahead, Hubbard with the takeaway. Hubbard back, really looking to turn to a track meet right now. Hubbard, kick pass, turnover. Adams up the floor, looks to attack. Really befuddled by the defense there. Loose ball, a little bit of confusion there. However, it will be Sumter ball going the other way. And Henry County has taken a timeout, probably to discuss the full court man-to-man press they just saw. Up until this point, Sumter County has mostly been going zone in the full court. Again, we are 25-25 in the fourth period here. It's been definitely a defensive matchup, lots of fouls. Our outside shooting has left a little bit to be desired. I think we've only had 2 or 3 3-point shots today, both of them coming from Henry County. We will inbound the ball in the backcourt. Number 2, Jordan will inbound to 4, Jones. Jones looks to cross the midline. Soft 2-3 here. Hubbard attacking the rim, and he's fouled. Hubbard has been extremely active in this second half. Now going to the line with the game tied. Hubbard will look to split the stalemate here. Hubbard first shot, up, and good. Hubbard really coming up big for Sumter, the Sumter Panthers here in this half. Hubbard will look to take his second shot, lining it up, and good. Adams with the ball, shaded by Brown. Adams to Rogers. Rogers wide open 3-point shot, leaves it short. Loose ball. Betts comes up with it, puts it in. We are back tied at 27. Jones with the ball. Ishmael Jones dribbling across the court to number 2, Traven Jordan. Kick pass to Brown. Ball reversal. Turnover, Sumter. Henry County will look to inbound. Sumter will pick up full court. Ball comes in to Williams, back to Rogers. Rogers, unguarded, will dribble the ball up the floor. Rogers at the top of the key, looking to ISO on Jones. Jones has been very active with his hands so far in this game. Will look to probably try to pick the ball from Winbush. Forces a turnover. Pierce looked like he gets it down. That is 2 points, Pierce, and we are now 29-27 Sumter. Adams looking to break the soft pressure in the full court. ISOing now on Brown. Brown to the rim. Rogers, hesitation move, swing pass. Adams with the shot. Deep shot by Adams, 3 points. Adams with a really clutch basket there with 3:40 to go, putting Henry County up by 1 point. Hubbard to the rim. We have a kick ball, looks like on Sumter County. Sumter looks like they are a little bit worried right now, having not faced this stiff of competition throughout the rest of the All-Star process. Rogers into the forecourt, looks to isolate on Jones. Wimbush passes. Wimbush will look to get a screen. Comes off the screen from mid-range, loses it. Number 2, Betts has been extremely active on the offensive glass with another offensive rebound and put back, pushing Henry's lead to 3 points. Swing pass to Brown. Brown, the lefty, dribbles the ball. Pass back, Jordan, long shot. Jones saves the ball back to Hubbard. Hubbard attacking, delayed move. Will they count it? 2 shots. Nope. 1 shot. And the harm. Now with a chance to tie the basketball game back up, Hubbard will go to the line, having made his last 2 free throws. Hubbard with the shot, leaves it a little short, but Kearse comes up with the rebound. Strong offensive move. Back iron. Man, that could have gone either way. Betts has really battled in there, coming up with some key possessions there for the Henry County And1s. Kearse will now take the first shot of his 2 he's been given. A little long. Number 5, Mark Joseph will check back in the game. Joseph has struggled with foul trouble for most of the evening. But with 2:45 to go in the game, that probably will not be a concern of his coach. Number 11, Kearse to take his second shot. Kearse, shot, back iron. Joseph with the rebound. Rogers bringing the ball up the floor. He'll take his time. Jones looking to check him. Winbush off the screen, looking to isolate at the top of the key. Another screen. Winbush really looking to take control of the game here. Oh, and what looked like was probably a clean strip is now called a foul. We'll take the ball side out underneath the basket. A little discussion whether that was a shot or whether that foul was on the floor. Henry's coach disagrees, but it looks to be correct that they was not shooting. Adams with the shot leaves it short. Joseph long, Betts long. Kearse with the rebound. Hubbard will bring the ball at the floor, looking to push the pace just a little bit. ISO, kick pass to Jones. Jones with the ball. Testing. Long shot from Jones off glass. Number 2 off the rim. Number 11, Kearse with the easy bucket there. Rogers bring the ball to the floor. We are 33-32. Sumter leading slightly. Rogers up the floor. Rogers really struggling with the pressure Sumter's putting on to Adams. Adams will look to just take some time off the clock here. Adams with a deep shot off front of the iron. Hubbard with the ball. And Sumter County wisely takes a timeout here. This will be an extremely important possession. A chance to go up by possibly 2 possessions. And the way this game has been going, I do not see more than 2 possessions remaining in this game. Just to recap, we are at the 134 mark in the 4th quarter. Sumter up 1. Just 1 point over Henry County, who has 32 here in this 4th quarter. Henry County ready to get back to action has already taken the floor, waiting on Sumter County to finish up their timeout. I'm assuming they'll have some type of out of timeout set that they'll want to go to here. My guess will be they'll want to go to Hubbard, who has been their most aggressive and active player here in the second half.
Be strong.
Ball inbounded to LeBron Brown. LeBron checking the air, making sure that we still got the balls inflated here. And it looks like Sumter will play keep away here and try to force Henry County to foul. Kearse with the ball. Oh, he walked, but they missed it. Jones, swing ball to Kearse. And we have a foul over in the corner there. Looks like number 2, Betts, got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Oh, and we are 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. So we will go to the line to shoot 1. If he makes it, we'll have a bonus shot.
How many more times I got? 4. Huh? 3.
Kearse taking his time, lines the shot up. And in, stretching the Sumter lead to 2 points. Kearse, see if he can come through in the clutch here with another free throw. Shot goes up. Shot is in. And Sumter County will take another timeout. My guess would be their coaches instructing them not to foul, with Sumter being close to the penalty as well. The last thing you would want to do is to give Henry County the option to win the game with the clock off, and while Sumter still has the lead. Henry once again quick out of the break, not taking the full time that Sumter is. Sumter will inbound the ball, looks like side out. Oh, excuse me, Henry County. Oh, this in a somewhat curious choice. The Sumter coach has chosen to go full court, up 3 points. This is somewhat curious because if they foul, obviously Henry might have the chance to go to the line. Rogers will bring the ball up against Jones. Jones will look to be active and pressure the ball. Rogers swings the ball to Adams. Adams attacking. Good pass to Joseph. Joseph shot up, shot off. Hubbard with the ball. Hubbard will look to bring the ball up the floor to to Brown, back to Hubbard, to Jones. Again playing keep away, looking to get fouled and win the game from the free throw line. Brown with the ball. LeBron Brown passes to Hubbard. Hubbard swings the ball to Jones. Jones, pump fake. Jones has the ball ripped away. Adams in the forecourt. 13, Wimbush looks to tie the game up with a 3, and he has. Brown bringing the ball to the floor, finds Jones. Jones, cross court to Hubbard. Hubbard looking to be active. Shot up, bang! To Hubbard. Henry County down 2, bringing the ball up the floor, 10 seconds to go. Adams attacks, and he walked with the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 5 seconds to go. Sumter is up 2, 37-35. Ball inbounded to Hubbard. Hubbard across the floor, foul. He will go to the line. And the people in attendance here are up and out of the seats cheering. Hubbard will go to the line with a chance to ice the game here with 3 seconds to go. We have 1-1. First shot, if it does not go, shot up, shot off, does not draw iron. Looks like our clock operators decided to start the clock, but we'll have to get that figured out. Looks like Henry County will have the chance to win this game at the last second. Unfortunately, this is not the NBA. Their timeout will not advance the ball. They'll have to start all the way in the backcourt. You may look, if they have a timeout left, for them to throw the ball to half court and take another timeout just to reset the ball to try to get them into a better shot option. Henry once again the first team back on the floor. Sumter taking their time and with the lead, I don't blame them. 3.6 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Henry County to inbound. Sumter with a foul to give will look to be extremely aggressive here. Wimbush with the ball. Quick foul by number 2, Jordan. Looks like we're gonna have a discussion whether the shot was taken.
One more bunt. I'm sorry, 2.
Looks like we have the foul on the floor. That is 5 team fouls in the second half on Sumter. Sumter still has 1 foul to give. You would imagine they'll look to be aggressive again.
They're at 5 right now.
Henry County back on the floor. Sumter, again with a foul to give, will probably look to foul quickly here and again negate the chance for a quick shot. Looks like the play will go for Wimbush, who has been aggressive from the three-point line this game. Both Wimbush and Adams have played excellent today against the Sumter guards. Deep shot off the backboard, no good. Sumter will win the border battle game. Congratulations to Sumter County. Great game today, gentlemen. Again, Sumter County 37, Henry County 35. Sumter County will take the trophy that you are now see being walked out onto the floor.
The County Channel is also available on video on demand. Go to BeaufortCountySC.gov, scroll down to Public Meetings, click Watch Now, and then click the Video on Demand button and select your program from the list.
Call the meeting to order.
If you'd like a DVD of this program, click on the link on the right and fill out the order form. And thank you for watching the County Channel.
Hello, I'm Pamela Holmes with the Beaufort County Assessor's Office. Today, I will give you the steps on how to apply for your legal residence exemption. First, you will go to our Beaufort County website, which is www.beaufortcountysc.gov. You will follow along with me. I will show you the steps. Here is the Beaufort County website homepage. You will then select Government, then go over to the Assessor. Here you'll come to our home page. At this point in time, you are now able to apply for your legal residence exemption. You can do that by applying two separate ways. Please be reminded that both ways requires the same documents. First, we will go over applying through the link. Select the link. There is our online application. The documents that you will need is your South Carolina driver's license, your South Carolina vehicle registration. The address on both of those documents must reflect the address on the property that you're applying for. We will also need your most recently filed tax return. If the property is also in a trust, we will need to review the trust. However, if you're military, you have separate documents that we will need. You will only need to provide us your LES, your PCS, and your military ID for you and your spouse. Now let's begin looking at the application. If you would select the year that you're applying. You will have your parcel ID number, also known as your AIN number. You can input your alternate ID number, also known as the AIN number. Input your property address. It says alternate lot, which is meaning that's your contiguous lot, meaning the lots are touching. You can also apply for that lot also. If you have that number, put that in, and you just go ahead and fill out the information as it stands here. Owner's name, whether you're married, single, separated, so forth and so on. We do require the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, cell phone number, and please make sure when you're putting in your email address that you double check the email, because this is one of the ways we will make contact back to you. You will get a confirmation that the application was received. Continue on. We'll need the mailing address. We'll need your spouse's information. If you're legally married, we will need that information, because as long as you're legally married in South Carolina, you're considered to be one entity, regardless if your spouse's name is on the property or not. You will then answer the questions here. As you see, the questions are simply yes or no. Select all of the answer that's appropriate to you. Once you get to the end of the application, you will then need to upload your documents. So you need to make sure your documents are somewhere that you can go in and you can upload that document. Select the disclaimer that you understand what you're doing, what you're submitting, and then once you submit this application, you will then receive a confirmation from our office letting you know that the application was received. That's the end of the online application. However, you can also apply by using the hard copy. Go back to the Assessor's Office homepage. You scroll over to our forms. Once there, it is the first form that says PDF, Legal Residence Exemption Application. You will simply just print this application out, fill it out, copy your documents. So at this time, you can submit your form. All documents may be submitted by mail, fax, or hand delivered. Our mailing address is P.O. Box 1228, Beaufort, South Carolina 29901. Fax number 843-255-9404. And again, thank you for allowing me this time with you. We can be reached at 843-255-9404. 2400 is our main office number. You can email our office at assessor@bcgov.net or through the Citizengram. And until next time, be safe. Thank you.
Have you ever been curious where your drinking water comes from and how it is purified? You might be surprised to find out it all starts here, the Savannah River. A man-made channel directs the water about a half a mile to a river pump station. At this station, the water is raised to an elevation 26 feet above the river level. The pump station is capable of pumping 55 million gallons per day and supplies the water for both of Beaufort-Jasper Water Authority's water treatment facilities. From the river pump station, the water travels another half mile flowing downhill to a reservoir which contains 180 million gallons of water. This reservoir also serves as a habitat for many kinds of wildlife. There are even a pair of American bald eagles that call this reservoir home. From the reservoir, the water flows to one of two water treatment facilities. Combined, they have a total water treatment capacity of 44 million gallons a day. This is Prairie-Sburg, which can produce up to 15 million gallons a day. To start the treatment process, water is pumped up into a rapid mix tank where alum and lime are introduced into the water. The lime adjusts the pH, and the alum begins the process of attracting foreign particles too small to be filtered. The particles clump together with the alum, forming larger particles that eventually sink to the bottom or can be filtered out. Inside the Prairie-Sburg lab, a technician can run a test that simulates the rapid mix tank to determine the correct amount of alum needed for the particles, called floc, to form. From the rapid mix tank, water then flows into the first of two flocculation basins where the water's motion is reduced, allowing the floc particles time to form larger particles. As time progresses, the particles get heavier and begin to sink to the bottom. As the particles are sinking, the water flows into sedimentation basins. In the sedimentation basins, the impurities settle to the bottom where they are collected by sweeps, and the clean water exits the top of the tank on its way to the next step of filtration. Here you can see the water, which by this step in the process is already 95% clean, rising out of the top of the weirs in the sedimentation basin. The impurities that were collected by the sweeps are later pumped out of the system into a holding pond. The next step for the treated water is filtration. The water flows into a large tank in which the floor is a large sand and anthracite filter. Gravity pulls the water through the filter, capturing the remaining solid impurities. The final step at Prairie-Sburg is disinfection. Beaufort-Jasper Water Authority produces its own chlorine solution on site for disinfection. It is introduced to the water after filtration and before it is pumped out into the distribution system. Back in the lab at Prairie-Sburg, there are technicians that take hourly samples of the water at all stages of the process to ensure the quality remains consistent. At the same time, a computer system monitors the water quality minute by minute, 24 hours per day, and alerts technicians of any unwanted changes in the water quality. Technicians make adjustments to the chemical dose or water production rate as needed. Maintenance personnel also take care of calibration of instruments and maintenance of equipment. And this entire process, from start to finish, continues day and night, 24 hours per day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year, providing you clear, safe, clean,
What can you do to keep your family and friends safe? Don't provide easy access, especially to narcotic medications. Inventory your medicine cabinets, especially controlled substances. Safely discard outdated or unused medications properly. Did you know Beaufort County has many locations for you to dispose of your outdated or unused medications?
Hi everyone, I'm Maria Walls, your Beaufort County Treasurer. If you've ever wondered, what's e-billing or My Beaufort County? I'd like to give you a sneak peek, because My Beaufort County is your one-stop location online to manage and pay your Beaufort County property tax bills. Simply type in mybeaufortcounty.com or download the app in the App Store, and you'll continue to log in. So here you have an opportunity to continue as a guest if you don't want to create an account. Or if you would like to create an account, you have the opportunity to sign up for e-billing, store your payment information, and manage all of your tax bills from a simple dashboard screen. To manage your property accounts in your dashboard, simply click Linked Account and talk to TaxBot, who is happy to assist you in signing you up. You can search for a property by your PIN, which is your parcel identification number, your AIN, your alternate identification number, or simply using an owner's last name and mailing zip code. Once you've searched, go ahead and select the properties that you would like to associate with your profile. You can either choose to keep going or let TaxBot know that you're finished by paying your taxes, finding another property, or simply going back to the dashboard. If you would like to also sign up for e-billing, you can do that by clicking Manage e-billing and sign up each property to receive your bill electronically. Want to know where your payment information is stored or your receipts? Go ahead and click your wallet. In the wallet, each receipt you've paid online is available for observation, download, and printing right here. Need to update your profile? No problem. Simply click the icon in the top right-hand corner and you can update your personal information and manage your payment methods. An added bonus, when you use an e-check to pay on My Beaufort County, there's no additional costs. You have your bill and your electronic receipt all in one location and at your fingertips whenever you need it. If you have questions about using My Beaufort County or taxes in general, please call my friendly staff and I at 843-255-2600, or you can visit us at BeaufortCountyTreasurer.com.
A meteor shower that occurs when sky and weather conditions are just right is probably one of the most spectacular astronomical events that you can observe. During a good show, sometimes hundreds of shooting stars and fireballs streak across the sky every hour. A meteoroid is basically a rock flying around in outer space. If one of those space rocks enters the Earth's atmosphere, it is then called a meteor. The Earth's gravity pulls the meteor towards it, and the resistance the meteor experiences makes it very, very hot. What we see from the ground is actually the glowing hot air around the super hot space rock as it enters the Earth's atmosphere. Most meteors come from debris left behind from comets. So comets are basically dirty snowballs that are orbiting around our solar system. And they're made up of different components like gas and dust and ice and little bits of rocks and things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a model comet here in the lab so you guys can see the different components of a comet and see how, as that comet melts when it gets close to the sun, it sheds debris that eventually will become a meteor shower. So we're going to start out with just water, and water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen, the same elements that were present in the very early formation of the solar system. Comets also contain space dust, and that's like minerals and stuff like that. Now I have some regular old dirt to represent the space dust. You have to keep in mind that dirt here on Earth contains living things like fungi and bacteria, which would not be present in a comet. It would just be the minerals. I'm going to put just a little bit of the dirt in there. And then the comets also contain organic materials. So things that contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Basically the elements that make up the vast majority of life are those organic compounds. And so even in the early formation of the solar system, there were some very simple sugars present. So we're actually using soda to represent those sugars. And then ammonia, which is the same kind of stuff that makes window cleaner so stinky. That's another organic material that you might find in the comet. I'm going to stir up our ingredients to get it all evenly mixed because they're all mixed up together. And outer space is generally really cold. So the comet's also going to contain carbon dioxide, but when it's far away from the sun, it's frozen solid. So have you guys ever seen dry ice? Okay, so it's basically carbon dioxide that is frozen, and it doesn't ever have a liquid state. And I'm going to stir it up. So what this is doing is this is well below freezing temperatures. So it's essentially freezing solid everything that I put into the bowl. So what I'm going to have you do, if you'll come around here with me, is kind of hold the bag up just a little bit right over the bowl since it might be a little bit messy. And don't hold it too hard because I don't know if you guys can tell, see how it lets some of the air out. There you go. The carbon dioxide is turning directly. I'm going to put it down into the bowl this time. Okay, so let's see if we have a comet. All right, and it's not perfectly round, but that is our comet. And you can see that as the dry ice is sublimating, turning back into gas, that it's essentially pieces of the comet are melting off. And so it gets really hot, and as the comet passes by the sun and it heats up and that carbon dioxide and the ice melts, little plumes come off the back of the comet. And that's what leaves a debris trail behind. And when the Earth passes through that debris stream, they burn up in our atmosphere and become a meteor shower. Many comets have left trails in different regions along the path of the Earth's orbit, so the Earth predictably encounters these debris fields as it goes around the sun through the course of a year. We can count on regular occurrences of these meteor showers during certain times of the year. The Lyrids, Perseids, Orionids, Leonids, and Geminids are all major meteor showers associated with comet trails. Meteor showers are usually named for the constellation in the region of the sky where they appear to originate. If you watch a meteor shower, you may notice that they appear to be all over the sky, but the tails point back to the same general region. This region, where all the meteors seem to come from, is called the radiant. This optical illusion is all a matter of perspective. The meteors are usually coming towards us from the same angle, but when they get closer to us as they enter the atmosphere, the effect of perspective makes them seem to get further apart. It's like looking at train tracks. Even though we know that they're parallel to one another, off in the distance, it looks like the train tracks come together. Usually the size of particles entering the Earth's atmosphere is no larger than a grain of sand, so they burn up really quickly and produce a spectacular show. Very rarely, a really large piece of meteor makes it all the way through the atmosphere and falls to Earth. This is called a meteorite. Large impacts by meteorites are very rare, but NASA scientists say that thousands of tiny specks of space rock hit the ground every year, mostly unnoticed. Most meteorites weigh less than 1 pound, and only 5 to 10% of meteors make it through the Earth's atmosphere. Extremely rarely, a large meteoroid, which comes from an asteroid rather than a meteor shower, impacts Earth. Meteor Crater in Arizona is one such location. So don't worry that any space rocks are going to be causing major problems by crashing into Earth anytime soon. Check your calendar for a meteor shower, set up a sleeping bag on the lawn, and watch one of the most spectacular shows in the sky.
When the clouds form, the rain pours, and water is all around, you'll ask yourself, how prepared or unprepared are you? Did you raise your utilities, appliances and such? Install a sump pump, clean the drains, just in case it decides to rain. Do you know your risks? Have you checked the local plans? You should cover your property with a flood insurance policy. Is your emergency supply kit packed? Is your family prepared? Did they know what to do, where to go, and how to stay safe? Because when the water starts to rise, you must act quickly and be wise. Turn on your radio, listen for updates, and if authorities tell you to go, hurry up and do so. Get to safe ground, go as high as you can, do what you need to do, but don't put yourself in harm's way. Just inches of water can sweep you away. Once the water is gone, move carefully. Be on the lookout for dangers you can't see, animals, debris, and electricity. Do not go home until you hear the all clear. Now when you get home, be aware. Not everything is as safe as it may appear. So before the clouds form, the rain pours, and water is all around, get prepared. Make a plan and keep yourself dry. Get started today. Go to ready.gov/prepare.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.